Hello and welcome to another product video breakdown from Nitecore Store. Today we will be going over the long-awaited upgrade to the popular Nitecore NU32, the Nitecore NU33.
Are you new to this channel? Consider subscribing and liking our videos for more Nitecore content.
Primary LED with a nice wide flood beam, high CRI secondary LED, as well as an auxiliary red LED, a lightweight multifunctional headlamp that is now upgraded to USB-C rechargeability, as well as Nitecore's limited edition 15-year anniversary purple NU33. There are only 1,000 of these, each one is serialized. For instance, this one is 285 out of 1,000. That's right, Nitecore is now 15 years old, which means it's starting to get to that age where it's safe from being sniffed by old Joe. And so here is the Nitecore NU33, as well as the limited edition 15-year anniversary purple NU33. There are two major differences. In addition to the shell of the limited edition being purple, it has the serial number on the bottom. For instance, like I said, this one is 285 out of a limited run of 1,000. A second change is the reflective bands. The regular NU33 comes with the standard white reflective decal, whereas the limited edition NU33 comes with the what is described as the candy paint sort of reflective decal, which changes from every color on the spectrum depending on the angle and lighting from red all the way to indigo. The Nitecore NU33 has been upgraded to a unibody TIR lens, much like the HC6560V2 series. In the center is the primary LED. On the left, with the headlamp facing away from you, is the high CRI LED, as well as the red LED on the right side with the headlamp facing out. Here are the dimensions of the new Nitecore NU33. It is 2.45 inches across, it is 1.81 inches tall, and it is 1.4 inches in depth. It weighs 3.37 ounces with the battery inside. The primary central LED of the Nitecore NU33 is capable of a 700 lumen max that can reach out to 147 yards of beam throw. It is just the right amount of light, nothing too big or unwieldy. This allows this lightweight headlamp to provide just the right amount of lighting without being too heavy or cumbersome. Here is the operation guide of the Nitecore NU33. You can see it has two buttons. A large one with the power symbol, as well as a smaller button which reads Mode. Hold the power button to activate the headlamp. From here on, you can tap the power button to cycle through its brightness settings. The primary LED has three brightness settings: low at 60 lumen, mid at 200 lumen, and high at 700 lumen. You can hold the power button to deactivate the headlamp. To change to your secondary LEDs, first activate the NU33. And then tap the mode button. It will go from the primary LED to the high CRI secondary LED, and then the red LED. While you are on the secondary high CRI LED, tapping the power button will cycle through its two brightness modes: a 6 lumen low, and then a 50 lumen high. The red LED also has two modes, which you cycle through with the power button. First, a constant on, and then a flashing mode, which is great as a signal indicator in addition to having a long battery lifespan. And finally, to access your auxiliary modes, double tap the mode button. This will activate the primary LED in SOS mode. And then tap the power button to cycle to beacon. And hold the power button to deactivate the headlamp. The headlamp mounting portion allows for the headlamp module to angle downwards, like so. This ability to angle downwards allows you to light the ground in front of you without having to tilt or crane your neck. To lock the NU33 from electronic activation, hold both buttons. The central LED will blink 3 times, letting you know it is now locked out. Any subsequent button presses will just activate the central LED with a quick blip, letting you know it is locked out to prevent any accidental activation while it is rolling around in a backpack perhaps. To unlock the headlamp, simply hold both buttons again. It will then activate in the high CRI low mode, letting you know it is now unlocked. Built into the NU33 is a 2000 mAh lithium polymer battery, which provides outstanding runtimes for this lightweight headlamp. To charge the battery, it has been upgraded to a USB-C port, which is hidden on the bottom of the NU33. Use the included USB-C cable to charge the headlamp. Another small quality of life improvement is the multi-LED battery level indicator built into the side of the NU33. I much prefer this style over the single blue flashing LED, letting you know how much battery there is remaining. And of course, when this blinking stops and all four are lit up continuously, then you know the battery inside is fully charged. It takes roughly 1.5 hours to fully charge the NU33. You can also activate the battery level indicator while the headlamp is not plugged in by just tapping the mode button once, letting you know how much battery life there is remaining. The new and improved headband is what I would like to commend Nitecore the most on the NU33. Compared to their recent lightweight headlamps, which had the far more stiffer, almost abrasive nylon-y texture, this headband now has a soft, far more stringy, stretchy, elastic texture, like a soft sweater almost. And additionally, the reflective decals are far more pronounced in the dark, as you can see in this comparison image. They've truly improved the reflectivity of these decals, as well as the comfort and stretchiness and elasticity of the new headband. And finally, the Nitecore NU33 is rated IP66 water resistant, which means it can withstand light rain, splashes, but not direct submersion. It is also impact resistant up to 1 meter. The shell of the NU33 is a blend of aluminum skeleton with a polycarbonate shell, and that concludes the product video breakdown of the Nitecore NU33, in addition to the special limited edition NU33 Purple, which is the special 15-year anniversary version of Nitecore's NU33, an upgrade to their popular NU32, the lightweight, multifunctional, triple LED headlamp that is now upgraded to USB-C charging. If you have enjoyed this video, or think I am a big dumb fart, please leave a comment or suggestion below. Of course, as a show of appreciation for our YouTube audience, save 10% on your entire order at Nitecore Store when you use the code U10 at checkout. To stay up to date on future product releases, sales announcements, and all things flashlight related, please consider subscribing to the Nitecore Store YouTube channel. And thank you.